In the latest sneak peek from the upcoming episode of Young Sheldon, fans are offered a deeper look into the emotional tapestry of Sheldon Cooper's family dynamics. In the episode titled Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, the narrative takes an unexpected but deeply sentimental turn as Meemaw, portrayed by the beloved Annie Potts, recalls George Sr., the late patriarch of the Cooper family. Her reflections on George Sr. are poignant, allowing viewers to gain a deeper understanding of the impact he had on his loved ones, even after his untimely passing. The emotional core of young Sheldon often revolves around the relationships that define Sheldon's formative years, but it is the off-screen legacies of those characters that truly enrich the narrative. In this special sneak peek, viewers are transported back to a time when George Sr. was very much a presence in the Cooper household. Through Meemaw's recollections, we see not only the man George Sr. was but also the quieter, often hidden layers of his relationship with Mandy and Georgie. The flashback, a glimpse into George Sr.'s legacy. The scene opens with Meemaw sitting at the kitchen table, staring out the window with a bittersweet look on her face. A moment of silence lingers before Georgie, now a young adult navigating the complexities of his own relationship with Mandy, enters the room. It's clear from his expression that he's seeking guidance. His marriage is in a rough spot, and he's looking for advice from the one person who might understand him the best, his grandmother. As Georgie sits down across from Meemaw, the tension is palpable. He begins talking about his issues with Mandy, but it's not just about the usual marriage troubles. There's something deeper, something unresolved in the way he's carrying himself. As Meemaw listens, she doesn't immediately offer the kind of practical advice one might expect from a grandmother. Instead, she starts sharing memories of George Sr., revealing a side of him that few people saw, a side that was rooted in his quiet love for his family, his struggles as a father, and his attempts at guiding his children despite his flaws. Meemaw recounts one particular memory of George Sr. trying to teach Georgie how to fix a car, a moment that was less about the mechanics of the vehicle and more about the unspoken bond between father and son. Meemaw's voice softens as she tells Georgie, "Your dad didn't always get it right, but he sure tried. He never let you see how much he was hurting because he wanted to be your hero, even when he didn't know how." There's a long pause after this, and Georgie, with tears in his eyes, looks away as if trying to fight the overwhelming wave of emotion that this recollection brings. The depth of Meemaw's memory is a testament to the complexity of George Sr.'s character, and it shines a light on the legacy he left behind, not just for Sheldon, but for Georgie as well. While George Sr. was never the picture-perfect father, the little moments of love, patience, and guidance he gave to his children, though understated, are what truly shaped them. Meemaw's role as the emotional anchor. In many ways, Meemaw has always been the emotional backbone of the Cooper family. While George Sr. provided the discipline and stability in the household, Meemaw was the one who offered unconditional love and emotional support. Her ability to remember the small moments with such clarity speaks to her unwavering devotion to her family and to preserving the memories that shaped their lives. Throughout the series, Meemaw has often served as a confidant for both Sheldon and Georgie, offering advice that balances pragmatism with warmth. This scene further reinforces her role as the family's emotional anchor, someone who doesn't just provide wisdom, but does so with a tenderness that makes her advice all the more impactful. In this moment, she's not only comforting Georgie, but also allowing him to see that his father was just as flawed and human as he is, offering Georgie a path towards self-forgiveness. The emotional weight of Georgie and Mandy's relationship. As much as the scene is about George Sr.'s legacy, it also serves as a reflection of Georgie and Mandy's current struggles. Georgie's faltering marriage with Mandy mirrors the challenges that George Sr. faced with Meemaw and his children. Through Meemaw's memories, viewers are reminded that the difficulties Georgie faces in his relationship are not new. In fact, they are part of a long-standing pattern that spans generations. Meemaw's advice is rooted in her understanding of both the importance of love and the complexities of marriage. You think it's supposed to be perfect, she tells Georgie, but sometimes love is messy. Sometimes it's hard, and sometimes you don't even know why you're doing it. But if you want it to work, you keep at it, even when you're not sure you can. Her words hold weight, as she not only speaks from her own experiences, but also from